Today we will step into one of the most chilling and mysterious cases in American history. The case of the man who called himself Zodiac, the nameless phantom who haunted California for decades. The late 1960s, California shimmered under the sun and the winds of freedom, but an invisible phantom casts a shadow of terror. He called himself Zodiac, and his coded letters and chilling threats turned a vibrant state into a playground for a serial killer. He didn't just kill, he mocked the police, challenged the public, and left behind enigmatic clues that defied explanation. Decades passed, yet the killer remained hidden in the shadows, becoming one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of all time. Who is Zodiac? Is he still alive? And will we ever unveil the true identity of California's nameless phantom? Vault of Shadows delves deep into this chilling cold case. The Zodiac's first confirmed attack occurred on December 20th, 1968. David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen, two high school sweethearts, were on a date in a secluded area near Lake Herman Road. Beneath a strange car pulled up behind them. David was shot in the head. Betty Lou fled, but was gunned down with 5 shots to her back. No witnesses, no clear motive, and the perpetrator vanished into the night. This was just the beginning of a brutal spree. 7 months later, on July 4th, 1969, Zodiac struck again in another secluded area in Darlene Ferrin and Mike Mageau were at Blue Rock Springs Park. A car pulled up behind them, its headlights blinding. The assailants stepped out, shone a flashlight in their faces, and fired multiple shots. Darlene Ferrin died at the scene. Mike Mageau miraculously survived, despite severe injuries. 10 minutes later, police received an anonymous call from a calm, monotone voice. "I want to report a double murder. I did it." The caller confessed to both the Benicia and Vallejo murders. A serial killer was born. On August 1st, 1969, 3 major San Francisco newspapers received nearly identical letters. The sender, who identified himself as Zodiac, detailed aspects of the crimes only the killer would know. He demanded that the newspapers publish his letter on their front pages, threatening to kill 12 more people if they refused. Accompanying the letter was a 408-character cipher, which Zodiac claimed would reveal his identity. Within days, a Salinas schoolteacher and his wife successfully decoded it. The message didn't reveal his identity, but instead contained chilling threats and taunts. He loved killing and would continue. The crosshair symbol, or target, became Zodiac's signature. He was not just a murderer. He was a psychological terrorist. Throughout the following years, Zodiac continued to send letters, ciphers, and threats to newspapers and the police. Each letter was a punch to public confidence and the helplessness of law enforcement. On September 27, 1969, Zodiac struck a 3rd time at Lake Bury. Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard were having a picnic by the lake. A man wearing a hooded costume with a crosshair symbol on his chest approached them. The assailant claimed he wanted money, then tied both victims. He then stabbed them multiple times. Brian Hartnell survived, but Cecilia Shepard died days later. 3 weeks later, on October 11, 1969, Paul Stein, a taxi driver, was shot and killed in Presidio Heights, San Francisco. This case was different. Zodiac took a piece of Stein's shirt and mailed it to a newspaper. 3 teenagers saw the killer immediately after the Stein attack. They described a white male, approximately 35 to 45 years old, heavyset, wearing glasses. This remains one of the most credible descriptions of Zodiac. One of the most captivating elements of the Zodiac case was his ciphers. Besides the 408-character message that was solved, Zodiac sent several other ciphers. Most notably, the Z340, the Z340 cipher, comprising 340 characters, defied cryptographers for decades. It was believed to contain Zodiac's identity or an even more chilling confession. After 51 years, in 2020, a team of experts finally cracked it. The decoded message did not reveal the killer's identity. Instead, it was a bizarre sequence of taunts, claiming Zodiac was not afraid of the gas chamber because it would send him to paradise. He kept his ultimate secret. Zodiac's letters dwindled after 1974. Many believe he died, was arrested for another crime, or simply stopped. But to this day, no one knows for certain. With over 2,500 suspects and thousands of investigative hours, the Zodiac Killer case remains an unsolved mystery. No matching fingerprints, no DNA, and no confirmed identity. Was Zodiac Gary, Pose, Arthur Lee Allen, or another name entirely? Every theory has its flaws. The killer vanished like a phantom, leaving behind a terrifying legacy and a haunting obsession. He once said, "When I die, I will be reborn in paradise, and all I have killed will be my slaves." Did Zodiac find his paradise? Or does he still lurk among us, a nameless phantom, forever watching from the shadows?